What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. So today what we're going to be doing is just kind of playing around in this big tree here. We've been kind of using this tree to practice climbing with spikes. As you can see, it's all spiked up, and we're going to basically we're not really like professionals, okay? We're just kind of like learning how to do stuff, and so, if you see something in this video that maybe you might not have done, probably because we're still pretty new at this. Just kind of using some kind of low-risk trees, not doing anything crazy, and just learning the general, fundamental basics of tree climbing, cutting, firewooding, stuff like that. So you can see this tree here has a whole bunch of what I'm sure these are probably woodpecker holes. I don't know what kind of bug would do something like that, but they're all up the whole tree till about like this point here. So at some point this tree would probably end up becoming compromised. So we're just gonna, that's why we chose it as our tree to practice spikes on. So you got a very corny shirt on.
Yes, I do.
You know that? It's very corny. So we got the 525 and the 60-volt Dewalt top handle that's brand new. So yeah, I really wanted to try this out, cutting in a tree with it. So that's what we're gonna do today. So you can see from out here how high we've gone up, right about there where that friction saver is set. So we've got another that much to go. Pretty tall. Told you guys last video, Bronco's still here. Haven't gotten rid of it. Oh, there's mice in here again though. Got one. Alright. Looks like we're gonna have to go on an extermination run again. There's a little nub here we should probably get rid of. It's gonna hit someone right in the nuts. Whatever you do when you're advancing your friction saver though, just don't hold this, because if you hold this and pull it when you're advancing it, this is gonna loosen up. So you don't want that. Hold here always, never right here. Okay, so I'm getting up pretty close to the union here. I'm talking to the camera, by the way. Once I get to here, if I keep putting my flip line up, also make sure you always have stopper knots on your ropes. Like your flip line, you don't need one because it's got that on it, but here on the end of this notch rope grab, if that were to for whatever reason fail and I did not have a very redundant stupid stopper knot here, I'm going straight to the ground, or at least as far as this, which is a good 15 feet. So I'd rather not fall 15 feet. I'd rather fall a couple feet, or like a foot and a half instead of 15. So I'm getting up here now. We have this friction saver here just for doing rope technique stuff. Evan's coming up underneath me pretty quick here. If you're wondering why we're climbing the same tree, it's because we're smart. Yep. Get this. So the tree's starting to get wider too as we get to this union, or whatever it's called. So what I'm going to end up doing is setting my friction saver to a good size so it'll catch me if I fall, which I'm not going to because it'll be set. I'm going to take my flip line, put it up in here. That way I can advance, and I'll be tied in over the top of this. And this is really healthy looking too. It's not rotted or anything. This union here, it's nice and healthy, so it's nice and strong. You'll see what I'm going to do in a second here to get my ropes up. Oh, that's a little gaff out right there, a little slippery. All right, so I'm gonna take my flip line. It's stuck underneath this friction saver. You can see I can't move it up anymore. So I'm gonna get my friction saver so that it'll catch me if I fall. I'm gonna tighten it up a little bit so my weight's on it. Test it. Right, we're over a little crotch here. So that's gonna catch me, right? I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna hold on to this. See how I'm only on this now? So now I feel safe with that, taking this off. Fuck you, really? I'm stuck. I'm stuck in this damn... Jeez. I somehow got wrapped up in the throw line. I have my knife. I can just cut it. I don't want to cut it though.
I can just untie it. I have the friction saver here, so I can just zip down.
Let me see if I can just unwrap it real quick. It might just be wrapped. I don't really want to cut the line. And even if you do untie it, damn. I don't even know how the hell that happened. Oh, I had my flip line around the rope when I started, I bet.
That's impossible. It's all the way over there.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know how I did this then. But that's not gonna fit through there.
I'm gonna go down and untie it.
I might be able to get it out. No, I got it. I just had to work at it a little bit. It'll come out. It'll come out. I don't even know how the hell that happened. All right, anyway, flip line secured around the union. And since I'm not cutting right now, this is pretty sufficient to hold me. I'm not cutting it. I would not be cutting if I did not have a steel core on. But now my steel core is back on and I'm in the crotch here. So now I can move my friction saver onto here. And that's what I'm gonna do right now. So the weight's on this. Get that out of there. Bring, I don't want that to fall through. There. Like that. This, get this in there. Get my beaner back on it. Loosen this up. There. Now I'm fully tied in to this. So it's good to not be in a rush when you're doing this kind of shit, because you want to make sure you're good. See how those rings are really close? Now I can only fall to this point because there's a V here, but this is when you want to really tighten this up. Make sure you've got a space. I'm gonna make sure I have a little bit more space there, but I'm gonna go up a little bit so that he can.
I'm coming off the side, so take your time.
All right. That line's in a fucking bad spot. We should have taken that down.
Debating on going right or left of it. I think I might.
Whatever you do, try not to wrap yourself up in it like I did. We really should have taken that out. It's kind of a pain in the ass. But you can get past it. I got past it, so. What a pain in the ass. We should have taken that out. Nice to see ya. Welcome to the top of the tree, kind of. I'm recording. Oh, you've got a video on the front of yours. I can see myself.
Yeah.
This one doesn't have that, does it?
Nope.
No. All right, I'm gonna cut some branches once he's happy and go up a little higher so he can get some of his. But he's in a safe spot. None of these can hit him from where he is now, so I wanted to wait till he got up here, till I cut
I'm
nothing.
gonna take this one right now.
It's not very sturdy, but it is what it is. Ow. Alright. Oh, getting a little hung up over there. Gunner! Oh, getting a little hung up over there. Gunner! Fuck. Gunner's gotta get out of there. Gunner, go! It's also best practices not to have these together. Flip line and your other line, because if you cut one and they're together, you're gonna cut them both. So leave some separation there. These should really be down by your feet, but for that cut, I made sure that it wasn't gonna cut it. So I'm going up higher.
Well, that's the other problem. You drop stuff on that friction saver rope.
I'm gonna have to turn this thing back on.
You know what I mean? Ethan?
But
If we drop limbs on that friction saver rope, it's gonna pull very hard on that friction saver. See the rope?
you want to just cut it?
Cut it on the short side, right? Right over there.
Yeah.
I'll try to cut it.
Yeah, just cut it. We should have taken it off, but whatever. We weren't thinking.
So it was cut.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go up more. Just get nice and well far out of your way. That's my leg! You know, just goes right through nicely. I cut another one. Gotta get my chain brake off. See, this is why I wish I had my hand saw, because I could easily just snip these off. I completely forgot to bring it up. Another one up there. Now. Wish I could fit in between these two trees, but I just can't quite fit in there yet. I'm a little too fat for that.
I'm gonna need you, once you're gonna cut in that, to move around the right side of the tree a little bit.
Yep, I'm gonna remove a couple and then I'll go. Saw cuts nice and fast. Really controllable too, because it's got a variable speed trigger. I think it's got like a 3-speed trigger. It's not perfectly variable like a gas saw, but they did a good job of tricking you into thinking it was. I didn't get it on video, but I just dropped that limb right on Evan's fucking Petzl bag. Dropped the limb right on his bag, and he goes, "Oh!" I said, you know, I was aiming for your bag, not mine. I'm just kidding. I made sure to keep my stuff safe. We should have moved that further away. There's nothing really down there that can get super damaged, but, you know, because we're wearing all the expensive stuff, so. But, a couple $100 worth of stuff down there that could get smashed up would be kind of sad. Tell you what, for anyone that's like, obviously we're pretty new to climbing. Oh, Lily's digging a big hole over there.
Lily!
Or something, oh, yeah. She wasn't really digging, she was like more scratching, but the first time you climb, you're gonna be shaking in your boots and you're gonna be fucking pissing yourself. I'm perfectly calm right now though. Yep. First time I went up 5 feet, I was thinking I was gonna piss myself, but after a couple months practice, really it's not a couple months practice, it's more like a couple hours practice, because a couple of months practice would lead you to believe that we've been working for a couple of months doing tree work, which we haven't been. So we might have like 24 hours total of experience in trees, but definitely not, you know, it's not an everyday thing, so. Did you nick your rope twice?
Where?
Right where your hands are.
It's probably gaffed.
Oh.
That's the usual culprit.
Yep. Right there.
Okay.
Butt first into the chipper. Just kidding. We don't got no. Oh, I gassed out during the cut. That was almost scary.
Tree's like a dream spiking it compared to the oak.
The oak is really, yeah, it's really sprawly and not very big around, but this is definitely a better tree for spikes than that, but.
Ooh. except
this one can get tough soon. Pretty much up there already. Not much. Not much room left for that one. You guys can see how small his friction saver is right now. Basically,
this is my last cut on one wrap.
yeah, he's gonna wrap it twice next time he cuts, so. Mine's still nice big and open because I have a bigger trunk, but his is getting real small.
Just shut off. Nope.
Turn it on. I turn it on between cuts.
Why not?
Yep. Yep. Oh, jeez!
Start you.
So I just came down because I lost my GoPro. It fell off. I think it landed right over here. I'm talking to the camera now. I think it landed like right here.
Oh, that is so comfortable. Holy shit, I just like opened a new world. Just like having that side tension, like I was getting pulled by gravity that way the entire time and it was sketching me out. Now it's like primo. You understand the words that come out of my mouth? Okay, I am cutting. Alright, face cut here. I'm gonna do it pretty wide. Shitty fucking face cut, but it'll work.
Okay.
Judging off the face cut, I probably should have made it more to the right. It's probably gonna slam that tree pretty hard, but
As long as it doesn't, there's really nothing that you can break, so. Woo! Tiny little top. Tiny little top. Was it? It worked.
beauty of a friction saver, just keep it on here. Tight eye, when I get down there, it'll come up through this one and not get through that one. I can pull it out of the tree. So I'm just gonna zigzag down and then take an 8-foot chunk. Damn, I haven't repelled this on this yet. It's like butter. Look at this thing. Woo! On this, yeah, it's like butter. Look at this thing. Woo.
Yep. If you're planning on rappelling all the way down, oh, you put your friction. Okay, never mind. You put. All right, I forgot you put your friction saver in it. Forget what I was saying. You have your friction saver attached to your climb rope so that you can pull it out of the tree when you're done.
Do you want me to take it here then?
Yeah, as long as I've got something, even if it's like a foot long, to be able to get my.
I'm gonna cut it right here because it's an open area.
Okay. Okay, just, yeah, just, oh, yeah, yep, that's why, I was gonna say stop and push it, but it already started going.
It didn't start moving until I got probably like a couple, like maybe a fifth of an inch to the face cut, and I'm cut through the hinge. Bad mistake. All right, so besides the hinge, me cutting through it, pretty successful up and down.
Yep. Now the tree looks really, really not intimidating at all because there's half the needles, you know. We've been climbing this tree for a couple of months, just practicing too, by the way. So it's not like we just bought a bunch of stuff and just were like, we're gonna go cut it. No, you can see all the spike holes in this tree. Like, we've been practicing pretty heavy on this thing. So. Oh, and there's, right as I say that, Evan falls down. Yeah. Alright, so for the viewers here, I am wearing Evan's helmet because his Cena's about to die, so he's stuck. Oh, no, my GoPro fell off, so now I'm wearing his helmet so that I can put my GoPro on his helmet because his mount, it works. And then he's wearing my helmet so that he can talk to me. So, all right. See if we got any oil on this saw.
The phone test.
It does have oil, so it's got plenty of oil. It's got plenty of oil. Look at that, plenty of oil. I was just being stupid the other day. I think you just gotta like use it enough to get.
Because you're used to seeing mine, and mine like over oiled. Look at all the oil on this thing. You can see it like building up over here. Right.
So, I mean, it does oil. It's doing better than I thought it was the other day. So, no problem. I really like the saw so far. Really nice. Cuts really nice. Cuts really fast. Cuts really fast. And I know it's got a brand new chain, but it's cutting really, really fucking nice. Super, super. I'm gonna show this for the camera here too. I just almost stabbed you. Perfectly balanced. Look, put your finger in there and show people. No, on the other side. Or you can hold it like that, whichever way. Not from the handle. Perfectly balanced when you're holding it. And then say you go to do your face cut and you go to do your cut in. Perfectly balanced. It's, you know, you'd think because of the battery it'd be like this, be heavy, but no, they thought of that. They thought of that. So okay, am I missing anything?
Your lanyard's over there. You can put my friction saver on.
Yeah, I'll put my friction saver on. Because
why?
Because yours is way up there.
I know, but whether you fall down here or you fall up there, you're still on the friction saver.
I just haven't used your friction saver much, so.
I just want you.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, I guess I'll just use yours. I need gonna grab me my steel beaner in my little bag or little pouch on the left. It's attached to the ID. Petzl Oxan steel triple lock.
Because it can fit through.
I always like steel carabiners on my bridge. I don't know why. I just do. I trust aluminum everywhere else, but I like steel on my bridge, which is just stupid because I'm an idiot. But I like it. It's better. I like it better. Okay. Am I still rolling here?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. So I'm leaving my friction saver down here. Once I get up, can you pull it out of the tree for me?
What?
My friction saver that's on the floor, can you get it out of the floor once I go up? Yeah. Where's your face cut board or your log that you did the face cut on? Where's that?
Over here.
Okay, is it big enough for you to pick it up and show me your cut? Yeah, oh, tiny, tiny little face cut. See, this is the one that tipped backwards on them. Super tiny face cut.
The top side is at an angle as much as the bottom though. The bottom one's more angled than that.
Well, that is a very, yeah, I mean, you can put it down now. I just wanted to see it. All right, so this is just progress capture, basically. Basically just progress capture as I'm going up. See, that's the thing. Okay, so I'm spiking up, and then this is my progress capture so I can't fall, basically. And then once I get up there, I'm gonna hook into the friction saver, which I don't like that. I just want my friction saver.
Into the friction saver.
I know, but once I get up there, I'm gonna have to unhook it and hook it to me.
No, it's on backwards.
This is on backwards?
Yep.
How?
The ID side has to be on the right, like that.
Oh, well, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's on a swivel, so it doesn't really go backwards. So what am I doing when I get up there with the friction saver? I'm taking it.
You're already in it.
I'm already in it.
The rope.
I don't like this at all because how the hell am I going to get up higher on the tree with this in the friction saver? I'm not gonna be able to make the friction saver any smaller than this to fit this through it.
Wrap it around twice.
I don't understand it.
So when you get up there and you get next to the friction saver, the rings are going to be here and here.
Right.
And it's going to be like that. It's going to be, imagine this is connected to that. That's what you're going to be like.
And I don't want that because I want to be able to use the friction saver to go up on the piece I need to do.
Yeah, you can keep moving it up.
But the rings are already going to be together.
No, they're not. If they get,
Right.
if they get small,
I'll get up there and see.
If it gets small enough that they're together, wrap it around twice. Okay, you know what I mean?
All right, I'm taking this up with me anyway, just in case. I'm just gonna bring this with me anyway.
The blue rope is the same thing as your brown rope right now. The same exact thing.
But it has this on it.
Yeah, the only difference is, yours is going from here. Both of these are going to here, and mine are going back to the same device. That's the only difference, and it's the same safety.
All right, I'm gonna bring this with me, and if I get up there and figure out I don't need it, then I just don't need it, but I'm gonna bring it anyway. So. All right, so right now, I know I said earlier not to flip line with, or don't go up the tree with just the flip line, but I'm not. I'm going up the tree with the flip line and the zigzag, so technically it's a double tie-in, so. Or it's a single tie-in with a single tie-in with a lanyard on it.
You're tied into the friction saver.
I am tied into the friction saver, but the steel cord doesn't really count as a tie-in itself. The steel cord is not a tie-in in the way I'm using it right now. It is a lanyard just to position myself. That's all it is. I'm not tied in. If this were to get cut, I would fall.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
If I cut
Oh, you cut
the fucking rope with the zigzag on it, I would fall out of the tree.
You cut the blue rope.
Yes. Can you pull down on this while I'm going up, just so that it captures, so I don't have to keep capturing it myself? This?
You just go in.
It's a pain in the ass. I guess. Oh yeah, I guess I could do it. Here, grab this and hold it. Because the rope doesn't have enough weight right now to hold it together, or to hold itself down.
So doing it. You have to pull down on the right side to bring it, to pull it and use your hand.
If you... No, you pull yours right now and all this slack will go away. See? That's what I need. Pull.
What I have to do is pull down the right side of the rope.
That's what I have you for.
I know, but I gotta do stuff over here.
Like what?
I have to pack up.
You're not packing up yet. What if I get stuck in the tree? You gotta come rescue me. Gaffed out again. A really, really nice one. I'm almost there anyway. Still got a lot of battery left. All right, sitting in the friction saver. Okay.
To my right yellow D-ring, go up around the branch and put the spliced eye connected to a carabiner on my left corner. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
You can't do it right now. You're on your branch. So after your nostril grab, white, yellow, or whatever you call it.
I do. Because I don't like yours.
What about it, you know,
I don't like how far away this is. I'm going to have to reach way above my head to adjust it. And I'm up to it. Oh, wait. So hang on. I'm just doing this for peace of mind while I figure out what your tool does.
the only difference between mine and yours is that yours go back to the D-rings.
And yours go back to the bridge with the zigzag in the middle.
That's the only difference. In the zigzag, it all goes back to the same spot. Whether you fall with the D-rings or you fall with the bridge, it's going to add friction to the rings getting closer together. So it is the same
So now,
thing.
when you say that I have to double up this, I don't understand how I'm going to do that. Which is why I have two friction savers, because I don't want to double this up. Okay. Oh, that's a problem. I know.
Trust me with your life. Like, I'm not even joking. That thing is doing the same exact thing as your other friction saver.
I know. Okay, alright, so now I have my flip line on top of it where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be on top of the friction saver. Right? Because that's how I always do mine. This friction saver is very little. Hang on. Like this.
Like that, but even farther.
How am I going to do that when the... Well, I don't have... I need more slack with the... this thing. I need more slack with that. I need more slack with the zigzag.
Like that.
Yeah, zigzag needs more slack in it is what my problem is. Okay, that's better. All right. Okay, my friction saver is off, and it's on the tree. Wherever you want to stand. You can see me better from the yard, honestly. Okay. It's weird. Trying new equipment up in the tree. You know what I mean? Right. Okay. I'm gonna get my friction saver off of the tree and back on my belt. Okay. Ugh. Yep. Well, now I understand it. I didn't understand it before, that's why I didn't trust it. Now I understand it. So how loose do you want the part with the zigzag?
Usually,
Because with the Pressic, I can, or with the notch rope grab, I can have it wherever the fuck I want it. Okay. I do not want to build a fucking stone wall. Does not sound fun at all. I do not want to do that. So what I was saying before, the only thing about this, you can't use your hips to adjust the friction saver, where you could use your hips to adjust the friction saver. Not to adjust it, but to get it in the right orientation, you could use your hips before. You can't do that now. You know what I mean? I usually just slide with my hips. Cannot do it when it's on your bridge though. I think it's on. Did you just turn your GoPro on or off? Okay, so I just heard it beeping, so. Advancing this friction saver sucks ass when it's on the freaking thing here. I did loosen up. I just got it. It was just all fuckered for a second. I want this tighter than that. Fucking, it goes back down through the thing, so you can't tighten it as well as with the press stick. Because when you let go, it goes back down through the zigzag. That was stupid. Oh, I got my bar pinched. I think all this shit's small enough, honestly, I can just use a handsaw. Be so much easier. Yeah, you can't really loosen the zigzag without it tightening back up on you. I'm intentionally leaving this nub here. Fucking zigzag, just, you try to loosen it and it's like, no, I want to be tight. And then it doesn't let you, because I can't. And hold the fucking thing. Loosen it more. I know, I'm loosening it a lot. Come on, fuck you, bitch. At least it tightens back up really nice and quick, but I don't want it tightening up right now. I want it loose so I can get it over. It's just a freaking pain in the ass. There we go. I just gotta get used to the zigzag. I'm not used to it yet, so. Okay, now I'm over something, so I feel good.
Cut. There it goes.
All right, guys, so that was fun. That was my first time ever topping a tree. So we did some chunking last week at Evan's house, but I've never topped one before, so nerve-wracking. But once I took the first chunk out of the top, it was pretty easy to get the rest of these chunks down. They're probably 6-8 foot chunks. That was probably about 6 foot. I went a little smaller once they got a little heavier. We don't plan on using this for anything more than firewood probably, so not a big deal. Evan's gonna go up now. He's gonna take out the rest of the two just for fun. He's gonna take those two out, and then a different day, a different video, we'll probably follow this tree We don't have a saw big enough to fall this tree right now here today. I mean, we do. Technically, we could do it with the... I do have a saw with a 20-inch bar, dude. You know that?
Bigger than 20 inch.
You think that's bigger than 20 inches?
You have to turn the back up from both sides.
I think the electric Dewalt could take that, dude. I think it could. Even if we... I think it could do it, to be honest. It's getting dark, but... I don't think that's more than 20 inches diameter. Yeah, it could be a little bit over, but who knows. Talking to the camera. So it's getting a little bit dark, so I wanted to show you guys these lights I showed you the other day. I think they're like $30, $35 on Amazon. But this is without, and this is with. The camera doesn't really make it look all that spectacular, but you can really tell a big difference between no light and with light. It's definitely, I don't know. You can tell a difference with them. I was up higher than that, and all I had to see the other day chunking stuff was 2 of these lights. So I like them. I like them a lot. I don't know how long they'll last because they're just kind of Chinese shit lights, but look at the brightness with 2 of them. You know, if you aim them right. So this is a 9 amp hour battery, and we're still got 2 bars on there. So that means it's more than 75% battery still, which is pretty cool. I believe this one is 50 and under. This one is 75 or more. Or maybe this one's 75 or more, this is 50 or more, and this is, I don't know. Either way, we're more than 50% battery still. So I could have done at least 2 of these trees with, well, I know Evan did some too with his saw, but at least the one side of mine, I could probably do 2-3 trees on one battery. I'm gonna need someone to call the FBI because there's a noose in this tree. Oh, it's gonna, well, somebody still call the FBI. It's like raining down like snow now. Oh, I forgot he was dropping that. I got distracted by the pretty snow, and I went, oh, look at all the pretty snow, and next thing you know, boom. I was like, oh, I forgot that was coming off. Granted, I'm like really far away, so
I'm not gonna cut anymore. I would cut the tops off this union, but I am like spitting like the most powdery sawdust. So
yeah, it doesn't seem like your saw is cutting that good.
Like blow up, so I'm gonna come down and sharpen it for next time.
Yeah, well, for next time we'll probably be chunking with bigger saw, or we're just gonna follow the whole stick.
Yep.
So, all right. Okay, Evan's pulling his friction saver out. Go.
Clipped it from me, and then the small eye will fit through the big ring, but not the small one. Guess you're just out of the tree.
Yep. Successful day, I'd say, right?
Yep.
I didn't even think we were gonna get that far. I didn't think we were gonna do that, but we did it. We said, you know what? We're gonna stop being pussies and we're gonna do it. And then I put on 2 friction savers, and Evan said, what are you doing wearing 2 friction savers? And I said, I don't trust yours yet. But once I trusted it, it made a lot more sense. I'm definitely getting a Petzl zigzag now. So anyway, that's gonna do it for today, guys. I think on this, we'll do another video where we drop this stick. Even if it's just like a YouTube short, we'll do that. That was fun. It's a fun tree. It's a fun thing to do. I mean, it's dangerous. You know, people are gonna, I'm sure people in the comments are gonna be like, oh, you guys did this wrong, you did that wrong. It doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, we didn't.
We're gonna look at it because we are beginners.
We are beginners, so you have to, you know, cut us some slack on some things. But Or don't cut us some slack if it's something. We didn't do anything that was crazy, so there's no reason for anyone to be giving us. We didn't do anything crazy. We really didn't. The only thing that went wrong is when your top went the wrong way.
My top didn't go the wrong way?
Your top didn't go the wrong way, but the chunk after the top went the wrong way. It almost did.
I got it where I wanted to, but I did cut through the hinge.
Yeah, I cut through the hinge. I cut through one of my hinges a little bit too when I was up there doing a chunk. So, but if anything, just cutting through our hinges a little bit. We got to be a little bit better about that. But yeah, all right, guys. Thanks for watching the video. It's getting dark. We gotta get all this stuff packed up, and you can really see how good the lights work now that it's dark, because everything else around us is pitch black. So, all right. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. If there is a next one, I don't know yet. Okay, bye.